We will come back to your calls in just a moment, but first let's talk to Justine Greening, former Conservative MP and Cabinet Minister. Justine, very good evening. So who will you be backing?
Well, I'll see the runners and riders. It doesn't necessarily look like the members will get a choice this time. I suspect that they may end up resolving this in Parliament, trying to avoid a vote of the members.
Well, you know who the runners and riders are. They're going to be Penny Mordaunt, Rishi Sunak and probably Boris Johnson.
Well, I don't know whether I'm not in the parliamentary party, so I probably won't have a vote, Ian. But I'll tell you how I will make my mind up. I'll make my mind up by looking at which of them has got the strongest plan on levelling up. And I think Liz Truss is out of office tonight because she made a big mistake, which was to think she could completely reinvent her mandate and shift away from the one that Boris Johnson won from the British people that gave him a landslide back in 2019 on levelling up. She shifted away from that whole levelling up strategy. And I think that's why she ends up out of office. And I think it's really straightforward now. It's not so much, it's important who runs the Conservative Party and who is Prime Minister. But fundamentally, it's not just who, it's what. They have to just get on and deliver what people voted for in 2019. The British public was really clear about what they wanted to see Boris Johnson deliver on levelling up. That's why they voted him in. I'm sure that's why he's back in the frame tonight, because it was his mandate and his levelling up pitch that people supported. So it's really straightforward. It's who can deliver that best. And that's how, if I get a vote as a member, I will be casting my vote.
Well, given that he introduced levelling up as a concept, and given that he would say he did a lot of things to level up the country, surely you should automatically support him.
Well, I'd like to see what it sounds like it'll be Rishi Sunak and Penny Mordaunt have to say. But I really do think that's why Boris is back in the frame. And I think Liz Truss and Kwasi Kwarteng essentially decided to reinvent the mandate given to the Conservative Party in government by the British people. And that's why they're not in power tonight. And that's why the Conservative Party has to rethink who is leading it. But I don't think, if you don't learn the lessons, Ian, from what's gone wrong over the last several weeks, then the risk is the parliamentary party has the same mistake ahead of it. So it has to learn the lessons about why Liz Truss's premiership failed and get back on with the task of governing and delivering levelling up, which is what people want to see.
OK, Justine, thank you. That's Justine Greening, former Conservative MP.